Now we've been on the road for over 2 hours, but just in time to see the sun come up over the airstrip. Today's adventure takes us to the middle of the desert to show you something truly amazing from my first vlog. It's an adrenaline pumping, white knuckle, and fast pace. It's the kind of thing that car enthusiast dreams are made of. This is Shift Sector. Racers come from across the coast to line up for bragging rights, reaching insane speeds by the time they cross the finish line at the half-mile marker. Although there are cars that are over 2,000 horsepower here today, this event is open to all types of power in all forms and classes from exotics to motorcycles.
Hey there, Shed Life, it's Charlie. I'm out here today in the middle of the California desert to bring you some pretty cool action from something that we call Shift Sector. It's where a bunch of really stupid fast cars or really stupid expensive cars haul ass down the track at over 200 miles an hour. So it is a heads-up racing side by side, and of course they've also a trap speed competition and trophy here during the afternoon. So we'll be bringing you all the great action, including right down from the start line.
Now, we're on our way down to the launch zone to show you what everyone is so excited about, as if these cars alone are not enough. I know most of you already know the drill, but for the new folks, this is what it's all about. Before lining up, participants pass through a timing station, locking them into a lane. No waiting for printouts here. Your time slip is delivered to your inbox by the time you're off the taxiway. What event would be complete without a burnout box? Racers, side by side, are backed into starting position at the edge of a runway. In authentic street racer fashion between the two cars, a flagger signals both with a thumbs up before there's a rumbling and screeching as the hands fall. The flagger then instinctively shoves his fingers in his ears because some of these cars reach decibel levels as loud as the aircraft that otherwise would be taking flight from there. my favorite cars right there. That
They've been calling it Cookie Monster, so I'm just going to call it Cookie Monster too, and it's just distracting me with that noise. Speaking of distracted noises, this is like, you know that it's car event morning when, you know, like your alarm goes off or your buddy pokes you and tells you it's time to get up, and you know you have to get up because your alarm is going to go off across the room 5 minutes from now. But the second you hear a race car start up in a parking lot, that's all of a sudden when you alive, and I jumped right out of bed because it shift sector this morning. This is day 2. So some cool updates from last night. Congratulations to the Phantom 0321 on his 203 mile per hour pass at the airstrip attack, and that's by the ACG Automotive Company. Now that was the all carbon fiber GTR that has the alpha concepts going in it. All right, let's just get back to some racing.
Walking through the grid is an out-of-touch-with-reality experience. Something so surreal about a setup that resembles something out of the Fast and the Furious, but on steroids. By the time you make it to the registration table, you've found another sizable queue of cars and their eager drivers in the grid. Everyone's chatting as they scribble in their forms, arranging races and reconnecting with old friends. This is Shift Sector's 8th visit to the little town of COALINGA while hosting events in 4 states that include Indy and Pikes Peak. A spectator's ticket is a small price to pay for a full day of action-packed entertainment. Crowds can get up close and personal with amazing supercars and mingle with their drivers. There is a spectacular photo opportunity even if you've just come to watch, as there is no crowd except for around the selection of food vendors in the grid. The wide open airstrip allows for many vantage points from which to watch. Supercars, big American muscle, and high-power modifieds. There's something here for everyone. At Shift Sector, it's a casual environment where organization goes by cars tearing down the track solo for trap speed, racing a buddy, or challenging a worthy new opponent. Although scheduled for 8 a.m., the drivers' meeting is comfortably adjusted as registrations roll in to ensure that no one is left out of some very important guidelines.
Welcome to Airship Town. Let's have a safe day. And P.S. don't crash. Thank you.
Their impeccable safety and good organization has kept them a successful and popular event that I've visited time and time again.
Alright, now that we've had a chance to walk through the pits and look and see what kind of cool stuff is here today, I have a couple of cars that I would like to point out. There is the McLaren 720S that's here today. That's by far one of my favorites, but I'm kind of a McLaren fanatic, so there's also wickedly fast R8s here today. You'll notice that most of the contestant list is half GTRs and the other half is Corvette. Right there, right? Look at that. Gorgeous. I'm distracted, excuse me. I think that poor BMW just got its butt kicked.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. You can like, comment, and subscribe to the TREADLYFE channel for more.